Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for a little fishing and romance.
There, kind of make sure it's closed good. Morning guys, I'm here in the shop this morning. I got something I'm going to show you here. This is what I grew up with right here in this box. Caleb brought it out. His grandfather gave it to him. I've got several of them back in West Virginia like this, but they're in metal boxes. I mean 40s, 50s, and 60s tackle. And I'll show you, most of the lures you got today are a spin-off of these lures right here. And guys made them, you know. One of the first ones I'm going to show you is the Johnson spoon right there. Johnson spoon, I mean, you know, that Johnson spoon right there, it'll still catch fish. I'm telling you right now, you just got to put a trailer in behind it. And the difference of them right now is, you know, same technique, same thing, but from Canada to Key West, this catches fish, guys, and always has and always will. And this is probably back in the 40s. This is originally made in the 40s. I called it a silver mini. But I'll show you something else too that's in here. It's kind of interesting, which I still use this too. Pretty well petered out pork rinds. Pork rinds. Uncle Josh pork rinds. You see how the salt water is just salt from the pork rinds is kind of eat up the metal on there, but still the pork's still pretty good in there, black. And right here, man, right here, I'll show you. Of course, there's man's jelly worms. Man's jelly worms. The first worms that I ever used was, I'll show you here. I see them down in here. Where they're at. There's another. I'm not real familiar with that. Some of the rubber worms and jelly worms, some of the first ones. But we're down here. We're here somewhere. I'll find it. Where's these green worms? There's another bottle of Uncle Josh's pork rinds right there, guys. Right there's another bottle of them Uncle Josh's pork rinds. Trying to find them. Here's something everybody had in their box too, and they still make them. They still with eagle claw hooks, guys. Eagle Claw's been making hooks for forever. But, yeah. I'm looking here, but bear with me. Rooster tails, guys. Rooster tails. Rooster tails been made since the 60s too. Trout fishing, pan fishing, bluegill, crappie. Good bait. That's this size 206. And here's something that, God, they've been making these since the 30s and 40s. Old creek chub pikey. Big old creek chub pikey. I'm telling you. Right there. Creek chub pikey. He's got that one. He's also got, you know, hooks in this one. Here's another creek chub pikey. He's got several pikeys in here. Mirror lure. You guys remember the mirror lures? Mirror lures. This fellow had everything at the time. You know. But here's another creek chub pikey, guys. Another creek chub pikey here. He had a bunch of creek chub pikeys. I'd say down here, Caleb.
Sorry.
Was your grandfather up north, or was he lived down here all his whole life?
Down here his whole life.
Okay, they use these in saltwater, guys. These big creek chub pikeys were used. He used the saltwater. Up north, they use them for muskie and northern pike and whatnot. But I'm sure he used these for saltwater down here, guys. Snook, tarpons, things like that. And let's see what we got back here. Guys, here's the original worms right here. Back in the 60s, cream. I remember having creams, and the ones I had has little spinners on them back in the early 60s. Yeah, they were pretty neat. So this is just like going, this is a time capsule for fishermen right here, guys. There's another bag of cream. I wasn't smart enough to know that, of course, back in, if I didn't have night crawlers or minis, live stuff, I didn't use it. But you can still caught fish on them back in, guys. 38 cents bucks. 38 cents. That's been a long time ago. Well, they're Bidenomics back in. Here's what's this? Bagley's tail. Here's another original worm, guys. Right there. There. Gosh, here was the color cream. Looked like a night crawler, guys. Looked like a night crawler. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. This is, like I said before, this is a time capsule. Just kind of looking at it with it. Here's another color and creams. I'm telling you. All the baits we got now are kind of a spin-off from all these baits in this box right here. Most of them, I'm telling you right now. The buzz bait, okay? Here's called Fred Arbogast came out with a Hawaiian Wiggler back in the 60s. They're called a Hawaiian Wiggler. I'm gonna show you let me show you the front end of this, guys. It's got a buzz bait front end on it. Okay, this is back in the 60s before people even knew it. They threw this in the grass and brought it over the grass, weedless, you know. Hawaiian Wiggler, you know, it's amazing. I mean, everybody's took these old baits and just put a different twist on them, you know, kind of reinvented the wheel, you might say. But yeah, Fred Arbogast, jitterbug. I mean, one of the first biggest bass I ever caught was on a jitterbug. Also, guys, these are old rod and reels we used to, bait casters back in the 50s and 60s. We used to use, had clickers on them, you know, and had that old black line. All you old timers remember that old black line we used to use back then? Cork handle, old fiberglass rod. I remember used to have metal rods. We had metal fishing rods. Here's that's a fluger there, I think, and this here's a Ocean City. Okay, Ocean City was a big one too. That's got it's pretty neat. Yeah, that's got black line on it too. You know, I'll tell you what, when you casted that thing with a bait on it, you have to be real careful because you're definitely usually going to get a backlash. This is model 1581 right here. It's pretty neat. Yeah, they are. You know, another Greek chub pikey, guys. Another creek chub pikey. Only that's a popper. That's a popper. Of course, everybody had this in their box. I don't care who you was. The old hula popper. The old hula popper. I had this. Here's the tail off of it right here, man. Kind of over the years, it's kind of went kapooey, but the old hula popper. Here's a jointed. That's a newer one there. That's not really an old one. But here, the devil horse, guys. This is kind of a, you know, devil horse. You know, blades on both ends of it. The old devil horse. I think he's got one here. Here's one of the original Rebels right here, guys. Open this up here a little bit. See if I can get it. The plastic, you can tell, it's kind of brittle. It's kind of brittle, and I don't know if I can. I gotta be real careful with this stuff because this is, like I said, this is a time capsule. One of the original Rebels right there. If you're 70, 80, 90 years old, all this stuff I'm telling you right now, you can really relate. Young people can't, but this is like I said, this is a time capsule of fishing lures. You know, you go into these people these guys that collect them and got, you know, they had got thousands of these because they made a lot of this stuff, but. Popper, you know, you come out with they talk about popper this, popper that. The person made a shoot, they was making them back in the 50s. Right there's the popper, guys. They're catching my poppers back in. Yeah, it's pretty. Here's an old devil horse right there, guys. Everybody had a devil horse in there. There's another one right there. Oh, this is not a devil horse, but it's kind of a buzzbait devil horse thing going on there. Pretty interesting. Here's another, only a narrow one, kind of like a devil horse. This stuff's just pretty neat. All this stuff's here. Another Rebel. Another Rebel here, guys. Pretty neat, man. It's pretty neat. Oh, this is, like I said, not worth anything, but it's bringing back old memories, guys. Bringing back old memories. Jelly worms. Old creek chops. These are some of the originals, guys. These are some of the originals right there. I'm telling you. Paint's kind of cracked on them. I don't know. It must have. He didn't. This is original paint on all these. This is original paint, man. This is a neat one right here, guys. That's joint here. That's a big old thing here. And that one there's got. Ain't got no hooks in it. But yeah, that's pretty neat, guys. Especially the Uncle Josh's pork rind. Look how that salt's just eat it up. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you this morning. I'm gonna show you the box here, guys. Everybody had a box like that right there, man. Rainbow Mini. The Rainbow Mini. Alright, so that's my twist on this Sunday. I think it's the 19th.